To get ready with you all using my Saint Beauty products. This is a customized makeup routine specifically for what you want and need, and I'm going to show you how personalizable this is and how you can literally have your entire makeup system in one simple compact. So the way this works is every single tin is magnetic. So you only pick what you need and then you just pop it in there. And then, whoa, I'm about to lose some. So you pick exactly what you need and what you want, and then you just pop it into your magnetic compact. You can pick as much or as little as you would like. I have the biggest compact because I like a variety. So I'm gonna walk through this with you. I'm gonna do my eyes first. And the reason that I do my eyes first is because I like to have some clean lines down here, and most of the time you'll have a little bit of fallout from your eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do my eyeshadow first, and I'm using the eyeshadow brush, and I'll walk you through what shadows I use as I pick them up, but each eyeshadow is only $12, and like I said, completely customizable. Just remember, whenever you are using your eyeshadow brush, you're holding your hand at least halfway down the brush and you're just barely tapping into that product because they are really pigmented. Your brush is going to pick a lot of it up and you don't want to be wasting product. So I'm taking the color Unicorn and I'm just going to put this on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to kind of use this as a base color. So I'm kind of dusting it all over. And the reason that you're not wanting to kind of dig into those shadows is because you're going to waste a lot of product because you will have a lot more fallout, which means it's going to like transfer down here because you have way more than you need on your brush. So save yourself some money and not waste your eyeshadow product. Okay, now I'm going to go on the color Rome and I'm going to put this kind of in that crease. And if you can do the motion of a windshield wiper, you can have a good eyeshadow game. Okay, so I'm just putting this kind of in that crease. This is the color Rome. Now I'm gonna go in with this color Bubba, and I'm just barely tapping, and I'm kind of keeping it centralized in one little spot on my brush. And I'm just gonna take this and put it right in, like right above this crease. So my crease is actually here. I'm putting this about there. So whenever you think of your eyeshadow, you want to take it from light to dark. So that's why I'm kind of transitioning on this outer corner with some darker tones. All right, Bubba, this is such a popular shade, and one of the main things that I love about Saint and how it's customizable is I have tons of palettes laying around with tons of colors that I've never used that are going to waste in closets. So this is nice because you don't have to waste them. Okay, now I'm gonna go into this color Zion, and I'm seriously barely tapping that. Now I'm just gonna take this and just really deepen that outer corner. And like I said, I'm just keeping it right there. Kind of holding my brush weird. I don't usually hold it like that. But like I said, you're wanting it to go light to dark and just darken that crease to give it some depth. Okay, and you can always add more and make it darker, but just start off with a light hand, like I said, and work your way darker if you want it darker. If you do get it too dark, you can go in with Vanilla Dust and kind of put that on there to lighten it up. Okay, how pretty is that? Unicorn, Rome, Bubba, and Zion. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this color Cocoa. I like to do my eyeshadow with this, or not my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, and I just flip my brush around and I kind of go along my lash line. The reason that I do this is because it will make your lashes look more full. And then I just kind of go along my lash line. If you're having trouble kind of getting it close to your eye, you can pull, like just pull this outer corner and you can go along that lash line. Okay, so simple and easy. here. That's it. That is how you can get super simple, easy eyeshadow look. Like I said, the main factor is that eyeshadow brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with, whoops, wrong brush. I'm gonna go in with the line brush, which is this one right here. And this is an amazing eyeshadow brush. So I do fill my brows in. This one has a spoolie on one end, which makes it nice to fluff them up. And then I go in and I use this eyeshadow color called Trust. And I just do little hair strokes. So I just follow my same shape. I don't overline them or anything. I just fill them in because you can see I have some thin spots in my eyebrows. And I just do little hair-like motions, hair-like strokes. And that is it. I just fluff it up. And then I take my brow wax, because I got this in and I've been loving it. I just kind of take it and put it on that spoolie, and then I just fluff those up so they look really nice and natural. And that's it. So you can see how big of a difference it makes, but they still aren't like super crazy brows that it looks like, wow, that girl's brows are crazy. I just like to keep them pretty natural. And like I said, I just fill them in. It's such a little step, but it makes a huge difference, and I cannot not fill my brows in now. I always have to fill them in. And I always do this, I do my eyes first, like I said, because I can always clean up any lines that I need to with my 3D foundation, like right here and for my brows. Okay, fill those in, gonna go to my brow wax, and like I said, I just roll my spoolie in that, and then I just take it and fluff it. So this is not like a heavy greasy wax. This is like, think of it like hairspray for your brows. It just keeps them in place all day, because I cannot tell you how many times I've looked in the mirror and my eyebrow hair has been like all over the place. So that is so nice that we have that now. All right, time for 3D foundation. I'm gonna go in to the top layer of my compact. I can color match you to your 3D foundation colors. Check out how amazing this coverage is. Okay, I'm barely tapping into this, and it just blends right in with my skin tone because it's matched for my skin tone, which is why it's so important to get a color match by an artist. Okay, I just kind of use this to neutralize that redness and any discoloration. Like I said, a tiny little bit goes a long way. Okay, now I'm gonna go in, so that was the blush and bronzer brush. I use that for my main highlight. Now I'm gonna go in with the detail brush. I'm gonna use this for my contour, and I'm just tapping into this contour. I know it looks really scary, but it makes such a big difference in your face. So we're just gonna add a natural shadow. So I just find the top part of my ear, and I just go down right here, stop right there at the outer corner of your eye, and it will just chisel those cheeks, and then I just kind of blend it out so it is a natural shadow. Like I said, it's gonna help lift that cheekbone, and look at it compared to this side. It's so crazy. Okay, you can bring in your hairline with it. I just put a little bit right there. You can do a nose contour. I usually don't do that. Get rid of that double chin. All right, I'm gonna go on this side and do my contour. And I'm just pushing it right against that cheekbone. You don't wanna bring it down too far because it is meant to lift that cheekbone and just chisel those cheeks. Okay. So simple. And just remember that, see, you can see these two tones. So this is the contour, this is a bronzer. See how more warm brown this is? You want an ashy tone to make it mimic a shadow. All right, now I'm just gonna flip this over. I'm gonna go into my brightening highlight. You can see I have 3 in here. I've been kind of incorporating a lighter one since my skin tone is getting a little bit more fair because of winter. So if you feel like you can't hardly see your brightening one, just let me know and we can get you a new shade. We can shade you down. Okay, so this is when I kind of clean up that eyeshadow. I take that brightening highlight and I just kind of drag it all the way out here. And then I take it all the way to my inner eye. And you're gonna wanna make sure you don't have very much product. You're not gonna wanna like cake on the makeup here, because this skin right here under your eye is super thin and it will show texture, which is gonna make you look like you are aging. So just a little bit of product and put that there for an instant wake up. It's kind of like a concealer. All right, I put a little bit on my nose, and then I always do it right here in between my brows and blend up. Okay, I am gonna take that blush and bronzer brush and just kind of press in to make sure I didn't get too much product anywhere. Blend that contour out a little more. Look how pretty that is. All right, now I'm just gonna tap into this bronzer and this glow illuminator, and I just put a little bit on my cheekbones. So this is, your bronzer is meant to go where you would naturally get sunburnt. So contour, bronzer. All right, have to warm up my neck a little bit because like I said, since winter is here, I am losing my summer color, which makes me really sad. But I just replaced my bronzer and the other one I had had for 1.5 years. So they last a really, really long time. All right, it is time for blush. I'm gonna go down to this second layer and I'm gonna actually grab the color, let's do Sandstone today, because I love this color. And I just pop it on my cheekbone. I'm using that blush and bronzer brush, and it looks super natural and pretty. If you get too much, I just like will take the back of my hand and kind of rub it off, even though there's not very much, and go back and blend it out. Give a nice little color to your cheeks. And then I'm actually going to grab it and pop it on my lips too. Because all of your eyeshadow or all of your blushes can be used as lip colors and blush colors. So I'm gonna go in with this color Dulce, and I just like to pop it on my Cupid's bow. It looks super pretty with this sandstone color, even though I don't think that this color is even available anymore for you guys. But it is one of my absolute faves, especially for like the winter time. Okay, just finished my mascara up. This is the Thrive mascara. You can grab it from thrivecosmetics.com. Any of the colors that I use today, you can grab from glowingwithlow.com. And if you want a customized color match, you can private message me, or you can go to my website as well, and there's a little color match tab. You just submit some pictures and I can color match you, and you don't even have to meet me or anything. So get you a customized makeup routine. You will not regret it. You will love having everything in one compact, and it will change your life.